One thing that money can't buy is your health and strength to survive. That's right. Give your body the fuel that it needs. You can succeed. You got to take your health back. Take your health back. Take your health back. Take your health back now.
Hello, my name is Devon Bankett, and I will get straight to the point without sugarcoating anything. I had a sad conversation the other day with my stepfather. He asked me to come to his house to get his burial papers together. This was a distressing conversation as I'm seeing his health deteriorating day by day. Being 80 years old, on 20 different medications, barely able to walk, he knows his time on this planet is limited. The name of this video is, Who Does Your Life Belong To? The information has always been forbidden up until now. What you are about to learn can and will irritate some of the largest industries because we live in a capitalist country. Humanity is usually secondary. The 1%ers has all the power to take the money from the remaining 99%ers, and it goes a little something like this. It's been proven the bigger the lie, the more people will believe it. Truth, proof, facts, and evidence are the most profound concepts in the world, and there's only one thing that trumps all four of them. No pun intended. It's your emotions. In other words, your beliefs. The 1%ers are aware that if they can tap into your belief factor, they have you right where they want you, and they know they'll never have to worry about you ever being convinced on anything different. So let me convey the tricks they've played on us to get us here. The first thing that you should know is that wealthy people are not concerned about making money today. That's the ideology of rich people. Wealthy people create legacy income for their great-great-grandchildren. So let me ask you this question. Would you rather make $10 million today or $500 million per month, but you would have to wait for 30 years? Here's the $500 million per month trick that they don't want you to know about. It's called the healthcare industry. And let me tell you how they have manipulated you to bet against yourself. First, we live in the United States and we have regulatory agencies that's supposed to regulate what's safe and what's not for us to consume. And we trust that they'll never lead us astray. But boy, you are about to find out how wrong you are. Do you remember what I said about emotions earlier? Once you buy into a particular idea, it's very hard to convince you of anything else. So the most of you will not change your beliefs, and this information will go into one ear and go straight out of the other, no matter how much truth, proof, facts, and evidence that I show you. It is only for the small percentage of people who are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Now I will expose their secret plan. Can you tell me what I'm describing? It's a consumable poison. They pass laws to sell it legally. They add addictive properties to it. They make it taste good. They convince parents to start feeding it to their children at a very early age. They make you believe that you can indulge in it in moderation until you get hooked. You lose friends when they try to convince you to stop using it. Then you place a bet against yourself by purchasing health insurance. Yes, that's right. The United States government knows that you will get sick from using it, and they've made it into law for you to bet against your health. Your body begins to break down from indulging in it for so many years. You get ill. You visit your doctor, you get a prescription, you get hooked on medication that's fixing one thing and destroying another. You become hospitalized, that's causing you $3,500 per day for 2 aspirins. Your family have to pay $20 to park just to come and visit you in the hospital. Now you need assistance to live, and you burden one of your loved ones to take care of you, and all the money that you've worked hard for is now going towards your medical needs, and you get stressed out knowing how much of a burden you have become on one of your children as they change your diapers every day, and your poor children are thinking, but they will never say it out loud, that they just wish you would die. And then you die too early before you have accomplished the things that's on your bucket list. And your family spends $20,000 on a funeral that they don't have, and this was all created because of your audacity of ignorance or your rebellious nature. The 1%ers are dependent on you to say things like, I depend on my doctor for all my health needs. And for those people, especially my neighbor, I have to ask you this question. Does your doctor earn money for keeping you healthy or keeping you ill? If you are healthy, why would you need to go to a doctor? And the next thing the 1%ers are depending on you to say, it's my body and you can't tell me what to do with my body. Well, you're right. It is your body, but it's not your life. Your life belongs to the people who love and depend on you. We are put on this planet to help each other, not to be a burden on each other. And I have a secret for you. We're supposed to live healthy and strong for 120 years and to pass away in our sleep, not in debilitating pain in an expensive hospital bed wearing diapers. I don't know where you live, but here in Houston, these mini hospitals and emergency rooms are popping up almost on every street corner. Now, they know what time it is, and they know that most of you will fall into this trap. I know most of you will call me crazy or paranoid, but please judge this video in its entirety. I ask this question to people all the time. What are the three top priorities in your life in the order of importance? And 98% answer with the three F's: faith, family, and finance. Then I ask the next question. Where does health fall on that list? And then all of a sudden it seems like a light bulb goes off in their head and they change their order and put health first because they realize if they fall ill or debilitated, they can't spread the word, take care of their family, or earn income. The information that I'm about to share can change this insane cycle. And it doesn't matter where you work, what type of business you're in, if you're health conscious or not, if you don't like bald guys, this information is very valuable. And I'm discussing health and introducing to you an unadulterated 100% all natural health breakthrough. So for the next few minutes, please get rid of all the preconceived thoughts in your head like, here we go again with someone trying to tell me what I should or shouldn't eat, or here we go again, someone trying to sell me the next miracle in the bottle that will save my life and just take my money. I know that you've heard it all before, but please just listen to what I'm sharing with you and you will see what makes this totally different from anything that you've ever seen. And no matter what, just for viewing this video, I will give you a 3-day supply of our products for free. And you can also sign up for our newsletter that will give you a bunch of health tips on how to live longer and healthier and not to be a burden on your loved ones. And I know there are people out there that will rebel against this knowledge because that's just something that people do. But when it comes to your health, there are two types of people. Proactive people are people who will think first and not with their emotion most of the time. And reactive people, those are people who will wait until something bad happens to do what they know what they need to do and blame it on their emotions. Which are you? Let's take the test. If I show you that sugar is a poison for the body, it feeds cancer cells, promotes weight gain, promotes premature aging, show you how science has proven that it's taken devastating tolls on your health, that the average person is consuming over 45 times more of this stuff than humans did in the 1700s, are basically how it's destroying your body. And it's 8 times more addictive than cocaine. Proactive people are thinking, wow, I had no idea how bad sugar is and have to find a way to get away from this stuff. Reactive people are thinking, you're going to die from something anyway, so you might as well enjoy life. If I show you how fast food is causing obesity, diabetes, strokes, and coronary artery disease, proactive people are thinking, I have to stop eating those damn fries and start cooking more for my children. And reactive people are thinking, you're going to die from something, so you might as well enjoy what I like. This reminds me of the little creamery here in Texas that ice cream was killing people when they closed down for a while, and as soon as they reopened, the store sold out of this ice cream. Can someone please tell me why would people take this risk of dying? Did you see the movie Super Size Me? When Morgan Spurlock did the movie and he exposed how he got close to death from eating this fast food for 30 days straight? Well, the fast food giant tried everything that they could to stop him, but they couldn't. But after this information was exposed to the public, their stock went up by 30%. If I show you that soda pop can affect your weight, your brain, your kidneys, your digestive system, your bones, your heart, your lungs, your teeth. Proactive people are thinking, I knew this and that's why I gave up soda, or I'm thinking about it. Reactive people are thinking, that's why I drink diet soda. If I show you that diet soda pop is even worse than regular soda, proactive people are thinking, I heard something about this and that's why I stay away from all of this soda pop and I drink tea. And reactive people are thinking, how can diet soda be worse? This can't be true because it has 0 calories. Now, this is where I lose some of my health conscious proactive people because the coffee companies has done such a great job at convincing you that you have to have this stuff in your system each and every day for you to be able to function properly. And you bought into this ideology. Most are not aware that caffeine depletes your body of all of its minerals, but do the research yourself and type into Google the dangers of coffee. And not just depleting all of your minerals, coffee causes all type of ailments. They stain your teeth, and coffee is very acidic. And later on, you will find out the importance of minerals in your body. Proactive people are beginning to dislike me because they are under the impression that they need this stuff and they didn't know how dangerous it was. And reactive people are saying, I don't care what you say, you're not going to make me even think about giving up my coffee. I have to tell you this story. I have an associate of mine that had a friend that had some serious health issues, and he went from doctor after doctor after doctor, and they couldn't find out what was causing his ailments. So when he went to this other doctor, she figured out what was causing it, and she told him that it was coffee, and she told him that he had to stop drinking coffee, and he told her, there's no way possible I will give up my coffee. Well, sadly, 5 days later, he was dead. Now, I'm not saying that coffee kills, but you need to look it up for yourself and see how important the minerals are for your body. Do you remember the potato chips commercial that says nobody can eat just one? If I show you that potato chips has cancerous chemicals in them, a proactive person is thinking, now I have to think of another snack to give my children and grandchildren. And most reactive people will say, a little bag of chips ain't gonna hurt nobody. And it really drives me crazy to see a parent or grandparents who are rewarding their children with sweets that's very harmful for them. And the saddest part about this is the children are getting addicted to this sugar, which means it starts to break their body down at a very young age. And how easy did we fall into the got milk trick? And raise your hands if you fed this to your children every morning with their cereal like I did. And you've gotten conned into giving them this popular children's vitamin to fight back, right? It's all over the internet that children are having some horrible ailments. Poor children. And I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but this university did a study on Hostess Twinkies and found out after 37 years setting out, this did not decompose. And if it doesn't decompose outside of your body, what do you think it's doing inside of your body? Should I stop now? No, I can't, because you have to see this one. This is the last one. Many people think that they are doing something healthy when they switch to artificial sugar, but aspartame is banned in many countries, but not in the US. Ants, roaches, even flies that eat crab won't touch this stuff. And you've been feeding this to your children and grandchildren and putting it in your coffee and teas on a daily basis, and you don't care. Now, can you understand why the healthcare industry is a $500 billion per month business? Now, you can thank your parents and grandparents for that. Now, please understand that I did not create this video to elaborate or to enumerate on all the things that you are voluntarily doing to damage your body, but it was done to show you how to eliminate some of the problems that you may be experiencing or going to experience in the near future. And again, I know just by showing you the dangers that you're doing in consuming the dangerous food that you're eating will not convince, coerce, or persuade you to just stop from consuming them, because you are addicted, and usually that takes professional help. Now, I'm not saying that as a joke. You are addicted to some of the dangerous foods, but it gets worse. A psychological trick that has been in existence since biblical times. The human mind is automatically rebellious. Do you remember reading a story about someone who was told not to eat from a forbidden tree? And what did she do? She was told by the Almighty not to eat that fruit. That's called your audacity of ignorance. And with that attitude, you develop what is called "you can't tell me what to do with my life" syndrome, which eventually turns into your rebellious nature. And when you are told that you can't have something until you get to a certain age, or you just can't have it, your brain automatically desires it more. This trick has been used with drugs, alcohol, cigarettes. Now I have to say something about cigarettes. Every time I see a person smoking, I ask this question: how long have you been paying on the layaway? And most people say, what layaway? Because they have no idea what I'm talking about. Then I say, the layaway to cancer. And you should see that look. They give me the wow look. And most people say, I never thought about this way. Then I ask them, I say, do you have any children? And most say, yes, they do. Then I ask them, how would they appreciate having to stop their kid's life so the kid has to take care of them when they get cancer and have to change their diapers? And you should see their faces. Some of these people who start to cry when they think about this. And the last thing I ask them is, how do they feel knowing that they are recruiting children to smoke cigarettes? And they say, no, I don't smoke around my children. And I say, well, you have no idea how many kids could see you smoking somewhere and look at you and say, hey, that person looks healthy, so I guess I can smoke too. Well, they are recruiting for the cigarettes companies and not getting paid for it. And if you're over 30 years old, can you remember when the government forced us all to smoke cigarettes? When we were inhaling secondhand smoke in the restaurants, clubs, schools, and even the airplanes where they recycle the air? Now look at the results. And I have a question for all the smokers. How in the hell can you still smoke when that lady took off her face and told everyone what cigarettes did to her? Then you have the cigars, the chewing tobacco, the marijuana. Can you see how most people are voluntarily destroying their own bodies? Please understand, it's not your age that's destroying your body, it is what you have been consuming year after year after year. Now, let me tell you the secret that your body has been trying to tell you for a long time. The human body is a very complex system with interconnected organs which works in perfect balance. And Mother Nature has done a fantastic job. The balance is maintained by harmony between chemicals, bacteria, and cells, which, if interrupted, can lead to a number of medical problems. The simplest way to check to see if your body is in perfect balance is through your pH levels, which is a measurement of acidity and alkalinity. And why are these important? And you may wonder which is the perfect balance between the two. Both are important in their own way. For your stomach, for example, requires a high acidity level to digest your food, and your immune system relies on alkalinity. The pH scale goes from 0 to 14, and the lower the number, the higher of level of acidity. A perfect balance is right between at 7. Your body thrives to maintain this level because it's the best environment for the proper function of all of your organs and your cellular system. However, this balance is hard to achieve and is often disrupted and falls into a lower level, turning your body acidic, which can have a detrimental effect on your overall health. Acidity cannot be measured as simple as your temperature, and contrary to popular demand, it doesn't involve taking a drop of your blood on a pH strip. If you want to find out the level of acidity, you need to monitor how your body operates and evaluate if there's something abnormal about it. Sign 1, excess weight. If your body is acidic, it will stimulate and increase the production of insulin, which will lead to fat accumulation. Your body detox system will not be able to respond appropriately and will push the acid back into the fat tissues, forcing it to cling to the cells. Moreover, your metabolism, which depends on a balanced alkaline level, cannot do its job properly, preventing your body from burning the usual amount of calories. This means there's no way for you to shed the extra pounds no matter how hard you try when your acidity level is high. Sign 2, weakness in the bones. Our body is a very intelligent system which finds ways around obstacles that it runs into. That's why when it notices there's too much acid, it tries to neutralize it by pulling out alkaline nutrients to counteract the effect. And where does it find them? From your bones, which is something that you don't desire. This process won't be noticeable right away, but as time goes by, your body will continually pull nutrients like calcium from your bones, and you'll end up with weak and fragile bones susceptible to fractures and osteoporosis and many other debilitating illnesses. So the next time that you put that coffee up to your lips, just remember that it's very acidic, and the coffee depletes your minerals from your body that your body needs to stay healthy and strong. What are the consequences of you ignoring all that I am sharing with you? Clogged up arteries, which prevents your cells from receiving the proper nutrients and the oxygen that it needs to keep you healthy. Weight gain because of all the bad bacteria that's in your gut. When you digest non-foods and dangerous substances, your body doesn't know what to do with it, so they store it all over your body, starting with your gut area. Then it moves to your arms, and then your face. And at the same time, this stuff is depleting all the minerals from your body, which your body doesn't produce minerals. Minerals are the most essential part of the human DNA. Your body needs 60 minerals to keep you healthy and keep you functioning properly. And you develop what is called leaky gut. And look at all the issues that are caused by leaky gut. Are you experiencing any of these symptoms yet? And if you are, how do most people handle these issues? They purchase some over-the-counter product that only treat the symptoms and not the source. Or they go to their doctor and get one of those good old prescriptions. Weight gain isn't just from consuming a lot of calories. Weight gain is your body telling you that there's something wrong. So you can pay your trainers, exercise all you like, have surgery, but if you don't get rid of the bad bacteria, you are defeating the purpose and spending a lot of unnecessary money. And here's the biggest problem when you gain weight besides you have to purchase new clothes. It causes self-esteem problems, which leads to depression. This is happening everywhere. The Vol says for better or for worse, but some say not for obesity. And I'm sure it's the worst feeling in the world to fight with your spouse about their addiction that leads to some serious health issues. Please understand what I said earlier. Your life belongs to the people who care about you, and why would you want to burden someone who loves you? Then the last phase of this process is to suppress the facts with alcohol, drugs, or more bad food, which in turn exacerbates the problem because you feel like there's no hope. And you thought it was all based on your age, and you've been the culprit all this time. So are you ready to take your health back? Well, it's time for me to show you how. And yes, I know you've heard it all before, seen it all before, and tried it all before, but you've not heard, seen, or tried what I'm about to show you, unless you've been to Japan. These products just arrived from Japan, which is the #1 mecca for health in the world. With over 40 years of clinical research, double-blind placebos, are listed as nutraceuticals, and are published in the Pharmacy's Reference Encyclopedia for Medicine. Our products have been clinically proven to increase microcirculation, decrease inflammation, increase metabolism, curb the absorption of carbohydrates, reduce lipid peroxidation, energize the mitochondria, modulate gene expression, support cellular detoxification, improve healthy cellular regeneration, supports mental energy and trigonelline, regulates endogenous antioxidants enzymes, extends the length of your telomeres, a great source of polyphenols. We use nanotechnology that penetrates your cells. We have a patented fermentation process, a major source of some of the most powerful concentrated antioxidants.
Our flagship product, Balage, is a blend of all natural ingredients, including Orasad, a proprietary blend of super antioxidants, assembled to naturally penetrate the cell walls and detoxify trillions of mitochondria in our bodies. Balage is backed by years of scientific research, and when the body is healthy on the cellular level, it can naturally heal itself and produce abundant energy. Chronui, also an all-natural blend, is formulated with Auxilia, a powerful product that stimulates metabolism and digestion. Chronui combats sugar and fat buildup in the bloodstream by helping the body naturally convert excess calories into immediate energy, helping the body with dangerous visceral fat deposits on vital organs.
The stress and toxicity of our modern lifestyle creates a deficiency of key minerals that are essential to good health. Inner 7 is a biomineral formula that helps balance the pH of the body to restore metabolism and improve intestinal transit of nutrients throughout the body. Extracted from deep ocean water and manufactured to the highest standards of purity, Inner 7 contains 60 key minerals that your body can immediately absorb and utilize in over 300 enzyme reactions. By balancing pH levels and reducing acidity in the blood, Inner 7 helps stimulate total body detoxification at the cellular level. These ingredients also activate the body's fat-burning mechanism, effectively resetting your metabolism to reduce the impact of environmental stress on your health. The result is a balancing of hormone levels and a natural increase in energy and vitality. Thanks to the 3 products that make up our Chrono Wellness System, you now have the ingredients you need to live a more balanced and healthy lifestyle.
After years and years of abuse of your body will go through a period of fighting back. That's your bad bacteria that has been there for years that don't want to be evicted. So please, just think about how many years you've been trying to commit suicide from the things that you have been ingesting. So give us some time to work with you to get your body healthy. And there are some that will have immediate results, like my play mother. She's been slumped over in pain for many years from back surgery. Within 30 minutes, she was not just able to stand up straight, but she was able to walk faster than she has in 2 years. And this gentleman who took our 12 weeks challenge, look at his results. This lady had a hole in her leg, and look what happened to her. You can barely see the scar. This lady's finger was black with diabetes, and look what our product's done for her. I know some of you will say, Devon, this took too damn long. And what I have to say to those people, how long do you sit in a doctor's office waiting on the doctor? And even when they call you to the back, how much longer do you have to wait for them? I'm not discussing just your health, I'm discussing your life. So for the people who had to sit what some deem to be some torture, we're going to give you a 3-day supply of our 2 products for free. And I want to answer the questions that I'm always asked. What are the main ingredients with these products? Rosemary. And look at all the benefits of rosemary. Black beans. And olive leaf. The next question is, are the products kosher? Yes, they are. This is our kosher certificate. With the extra energy that you get from the Balage, can a professional jock use them? Yes, this is our doping certificate. Will it affect my medicine? Well, our goal is to get you off of medicine and make your body heal itself. Can children use our products? Yes, but not only children, but your pets. And if you are planning to get pregnant, I recommend that you be on the product for at least 6 months before you get pregnant so all the nutrients can flow through you to your baby. And the last question I'm always asked is, how much are the products? There are 3 ways for you to purchase these products: retail, preferred customer, or wholesale. For all 3 products, it will cost you $168.75 retail, $135 as a preferred customer, and at wholesale you will pay only $121.50, which equates to $56.25 for each box as a retail customer, $45 as a preferred customer, or $40.50 as a wholesale member. And that's $5.63, $4.50, or $4.05 per day. So let me ask you this question. How do you spend $5 per day? How hard is it to convince you to consume any of this stuff? Yeah, you're right. It would take a person but a few words to encourage you to indulge. But when I talk to you about your health, I got to talk to you for 30 minutes. Now, I know most of you are thinking, Devon, you basically named everything that I eat. Well, I didn't talk about the fried foods, the glucose in breads, the GMOs, the salt, the hormones that they are injecting into the animals, the fluoride that's in your toothpaste that's a rat poison, how the sandwich companies are advertising that they are changing their bread and their ingredients in their bread, just like the cereal company is doing the same thing, which they are admitting that they have some dangerous ingredients in them, or how the taste of ketchup with high fructose corn syrup is the same without it. So if it doesn't change the taste, why do they put it in there? To receive the same nutrients from an apple in the 1950s, you have to eat 27 today. So yeah, something is going on. I hope that you have learned something about what you have been doing to yourself, your children, and your grandchildren. I also hope that you understand that our products are completely different from anything that's on the market. Plus, we have 7 patents on all of our products, so you can't find them anywhere else. From the ingredients to especially the nanotechnology that penetrates your cells to go straight into your mitochondria. And if you are on any type of nutritional product right now, if they don't use this process, it's going straight into your stomach acid. You have 3 digestive enzymes in your saliva which start the digestion process as you put it into your mouth, which increases your absorption rate by 100%. Do you know of any other product that can do this? Do you know of any other product that has so much credibility? Here are the clinicals that you're able to download right here from this website. Please read them so you can see how the products have been clinically researched for over 40 years. So stop playing with your health and start today and take your health back. Click on the free 3-day supply and receive 3 days of our 2 main products. There's a $5.95 charge for the shipping and handling, and we won't charge your card for anything else. We're getting about 60 to 70% of the people who try our products buy our products. And if you are a reactive person, you have to wait until you really need us, that's okay too. Make sure you write down this website or save it into your history. But if you are a proactive person, go ahead and purchase our products today. We are starting the Take Your Health Back movement, so be a part of this movement and don't be a burden on your family. And there's a major side effect that I got to share with you. I'm waking up every morning like I'm 18 years old again. And the last thing that I want to say is that a healthy man has 1,000 dreams, but a sick man only has one. So go ahead and click on the free 3-day sample, and we know if you try our products, you'll buy our products.
One thing that money can't buy is your health and strength to survive. That's right. Give your body the fuel that it needs. You can succeed. You've got to take your health back. Take your health back.